I got to the point a few weeks ago where it felt like my tools that I usually use just weren't working. My workouts were horrible. Going into nature wasn't helping. My meditation was making things worse. And I've noticed this pattern at other times in my life. And a lot of times when this had happened, I would sink into a pretty depressive state where it was really hard to just do anything. And I could feel my OCD flaring up and getting worse. I could feel my anxiety getting worse, and just like those really bad physical symptoms of anxiety that are so uncomfortable, like your heart racing so fast, that just pit in your stomach. And after doing some research and just feeling just really hopeless and helpless, I decided that it was probably time to just talk to a psychiatrist and explore the option of starting medication specifically for my OCD, because it was my OCD that was causing all these things to happen, causing me to just feel not good and, quite honestly, pretty debilitated every single day for the past month. And she really understood everything that I was saying, and she recommended that I start a medication for my OCD. Now, the only other time that I've been on any other sort of psychiatric medication in my life, when I was about 15 years old and I was in a really bad place. This is when I was depressed. This is when I was suicidal. And I was only on that for probably about a year or two. And then in my early adulthood, I kind of formed this belief and opinion that I disagree with now, but that psychiatric medication is not always the best option, that I should try many other things before going to this, or using this as a last resort. And I think that some of this had to do with my own sort of internalized ableism, and just me really lacking an understanding of different conditions, my own conditions, and the proven treatments that are out there to help these sort of things. And so I did make the decision with my psychiatrist to start a medication for my OCD. And because I'm not a medical professional, and because I'm still fresh on this medication, I don't really feel comfortable sharing what it is, because there are many different options out there. And if it's something that you're interested in, definitely talk to a psychiatrist about this. And based on what you're going through and your own condition, be able to help you come up with something that would help you. And she told me that it would probably take about 6 weeks to feel the full effects of it. But I don't know if this is placebo or not, but the first night I took it, probably 30 to 45 minutes after, my brain was the quietest that it's been since I can remember. The OCD that I was having, the repetitive thoughts, the rumination, and the compulsions seemed to very quickly subside, almost like they were put behind a wall and inaccessible for my brain to even think these thoughts. I'm on day 4 now, I think, as I'm filming this, and my experience has been about the same for these past 4 days. I feel a weight lifted off me. It feels like my brain is more clear. I'm actually feeling a little bit more motivated now. I feel more inspired to do the things that usually do help me, and I have been doing those things with just a little bit more ease. And I would love to continue sharing more about my journey as I increase the dose, as I am on this medication for longer, and as the full effects really do kick in. But I just want to share this in an effort to break the stigma that I personally had about medication, and that I know a lot of people also have about medication. There's nothing wrong with it. And if you're at a place in your life where you feel like nothing is working, there are still options available that are out there. And there's no shame in seeking treatment for your mental health. I believe it is an act of courage, and it's an act of self-love. And so I'm going to continue unlearning my own harmful beliefs that I have around this. And this is just an invitation for anyone else who shares these harmful beliefs that I once had, to maybe take a step back. Ask yourself, where is this belief coming from? Do I actually understand this topic like I thought I did? And listen to real stories of real people who were once struggling, who found a lot of relief in psychiatric medication.